Hello everyone. So I have a rant video and I'd love to know your thoughts on this. Many of you have probably enjoyed Coconut Bliss products in the past. Well, they've changed their name. They are now Cosmic Bliss. And they've also changed something else. They are no longer a vegan company. Now they are offering organic, grass-fed ice cream, as it says right here. Coconut Bliss is now Cosmic Bliss, delicious, sustainable, and organic plant-based and grass-fed ice cream. Okay. So, I'm not exactly certain when this happened, and I tell you, this annoys me. This picture of a cow here, and the heading, grass-fed cows make tastier ice cream. Come on, guys. You know. I mean, you were a vegan company, and I assume that they became a company that was vegan based on understanding the effects of animal agriculture, not only on the planet, but obviously on the animals. So why take this turn to become a company that now offers dairy-based ice cream when you know that this beautiful cow pictured here is going to be slaughtered? So, when dairy cows have room to graze freely, they are happier and healthier. As a result, they produce creamier, blissful ice cream like you've never had before. Taste the difference. I mean, I feel sad. Like, what are you talking about? And then then the plant-based one at the, below that, coconut, made with coconut milk straight from the earth and out of this world good. We crack the code on organic plant-based dessert with our blissful frozen treats. No artificial ingredients, just delicious, cold, creamy perfection. Okay, let's look at this first. Why plant-based? Let's see what they say. Creamy goodness comes naturally. Environmental responsibility is best served cold and with a spoon. Okay. And here are some of their ice creams. I have had their ice creams in the past. I will admit that I don't think they have as much of the selection in Canada as they do elsewhere. But they have quite a number of ice creams. I've definitely had their vanilla bean from Madagascar. They've got ice cream bars. Yeah, the cookie sandwich, sorry. Okay, great. Let's go back. And let's see what they have to say about why grass-fed. From open pastures to open mouths, healthier grass-fed cows treated in a humane way. Come on, they know this is... Ugh. I don't want to start cussing. Produce tastier ice cream. Just wait until you try it. Really? Brain freezes wouldn't be so bad if they helped cool down the planet. Why are you saying this when they know that cows of all animals have the biggest impact on the environment with methane? Okay. And see, that's all they're saying. Well, this is your reason for why grass-fed? You're not saying if it says here, if they helped cool down the planet. Are you saying it does help cool down the planet? Because you're not actually expanding on this statement. And I guess it's because you can't expand on this statement because you would be hypocritical. Okay, no grain, your gain. This is dairy done right. When cows are outside eating grass like they're supposed to, it makes them happier, healthier, and full of better tasting milk. Ew! That's why all of our dairy ice creams are made only with 100% grass-fed milk and responsibly farmed ingredients. It's better for you, the cows, and the environment. Well, I'm sorry. I am done with this company. Now, I heard two of my favorite podcasters from our hen house talk about this, and they questioned, is it hypocritical to stop buying from Cosmic Bliss when, they buy from, for example, Ben & Jerry's. They buy the non-dairy options from Ben & Jerry's. And I don't think it is, because Ben & Jerry's is taking a step in the right direction. Cosmic Bliss has taken a step in the wrong direction. And they absolutely know the difference, and they know why non-dairy was important. So to turn around now and offer dairy from grass-fed, come on, this is on the package, grass-fed dairy. I mean, I feel very sad, actually, and disappointed. And I don't know how you feel. So let me know how you feel, guys. And I'm going to tell you my thoughts on this. So, okay, remove the bad, leave a good taste in your mouth. Milk is 100%, grass-fed dairy from 100% grass-fed dairy cows. 100% of our products are USDA certified organic. All chocolate and cocoa powder is fair trade certified, gluten-free certified, kosher. No soy, no GMOs, no lab-grown synthetic or artificial ingredients. Sorry. Know the facts. Okay, grass-fed dairy. Okay, so they're showing fact 1. Here's the scoop. We source from dairy cows that spend more time grazing outside than the vast majority of dairy cows in the U.S. and 50% more grazing time than the national organic requirement. So what does that mean? They get, I don't know, half an hour outside of their pens? More time grazing outside doesn't mean all time grazing outside. It doesn't mean that they're fully grazing cows that have the so-called happier life. But let's go on. Fact 2, a tasty tidbit. The more grass in a cow's diet, the more flavor and creaminess you'll taste in the milk. Okay, because I've been vegan for so long, and I understand that milk is a mom's food for her baby. So my daughter had breast milk. I had breast milk from my mother. Now understanding, when I became vegan, because I somehow didn't put it together before, the cows don't just magically produce milk for humans. It grosses me out, the idea of drinking the breast milk of another species. So, this would be as gross to me as if it said dog milk ice cream, and I'm sure that would gross everybody out. So why is it taste? Ew. Sorry, guys. Sorry, but let's move on. Fact number 3, 100% organic grass-fed dairy has been proven to contain more beta-carotene and omega-3 fatty acids, as well as be high in conjugated linoleic acid and healthy omega-6s versus conventionally farmed dairy. And the fact of the matter is, cows graze and spread manure across pastures, which helps the grass grow by nurturing healthy soil while safely sequestering CO2 out of the atmosphere. I feel disappointed. Come on. This isn't cheap ice cream. Cheap ice cream is made with cheap ingredients, and that's not our way. We intentionally make our ice cream with the highest quality, certified organic, incredibly clean ingredients from, heck, I don't even want to read more. Who came up with this? Whose idea was this? I'm going to tell you my thoughts. Yeah. So probably about a year ago, when I was looking at the vast array of non-dairy ice cream options, I saw Coconut Bliss, and I passed by Coconut Bliss, I think, to buy So Delicious. Why? Because of the price. So let's say the So Delicious ice cream I was about to buy was $5.99, but the Coconut Bliss was $7.99. And I remember at that moment wondering, how is Coconut Bliss doing? I didn't know anymore if they were doing well as a company, because there are so many other options out there that are cheaper. So I wondered if this was a problem for them, and I think that's where this has come from. I think that they probably were losing, money, because there's other options with Ben & Jerry's, with So Delicious, with Daya, coming out with competing products at a better price, and now they've made the switch to grass-fed organic, because grass-fed tastes better. I mean, it just really is horrible that they would do this. Okay, so the only thing that this ice cream isn't cheap, and it goes again to say that they make their ice cream with the highest quality, certified organic. We pay for it, and that for that reason. I mean, I did buy them from time to time, but the fact is, most consumers prefer a better price. So if you can get something else at a better price, why wouldn't you? And I tend to prefer the So Delicious cashew-based vanilla ice cream. It's just creamier to me than the coconut. So perhaps they could have invested in starting a cashew-based ice cream. I mean, they have a lot of great products, and I'm just really disappointed. So tell me what you think. Would you still support this company at this point? I don't know you can't even find this page that it's telling you to go to learn more about I think it was sustainability or sourcing, whatever. There's no plan. Yeah, so if you know that the planet needs protection, why would you ever start a dairy-based ice cream? It's just not okay. But, you know, they're going to either have, you know, dairy enthusiasts excited that, you know, vegans have lost a company, or they're going to have vegans who are disappointed and say they're not going to support them. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys. So I was curious about Coconut Bliss and their start and looked some stuff up online, and I found this article from Veg News which explains a little bit. So Coconut Bliss has been around for 17 years as a vegan ice cream brand, and obviously consumers are outraged, especially at the way that they're greenwashing this, you know, sustainable dairy nonsense. So it says here, after 17 years as a beloved vegan brand, Coconut Bliss has rebranded to Cosmic Bliss and added dairy-based ice cream. But I guess this came about because Coconut Bliss was acquired by a private holding company, Human Co., in 2020, and since then that company has been researching the inclusion of dairy-based products into the Coconut Bliss portfolio, since they found out that most ice cream sold in the States is dairy-based, and they want a piece of that pie. But it's, you know, really ironic that most dairy-based companies are trying to find ways to include vegan products, and they're going the other way. So here are some of the images: twisted cookie dough, grass-fed dairy, and, you know, of course they talk about sustainable dairy, but people online are upset. Like, why on earth would you start selling dairy? One person says. And the brand offered this lengthy response explaining that while its vegan products will still be part of its portfolio, the decision to include dairy is consistent with its mission. Our decision to include organic grass-fed dairy is consistent with our mission to help build a more sustainable agricultural system for everyone. Whatever. So you can read this article on vegnews.com. I will include the link, but, you know, again, here people are saying incredibly disappointing to see one of my favorite companies taking such a huge step backwards, trying to dupe people into believing there is anything ethical about dairy. And one commenter also points out that these cows end up slaughtered just like all the others. So it's very disappointing, but this explains some of that. And this is a new flavor coming up from, maybe it's out already, from Ben & Jerry's. Ben & Jerry's has realized there is money in selling to the vegan market, and that's what they're doing. And apparently So Delicious has kind of reformulated one of their ice creams, or with a new line, Wonder Milk. So it's using soy, oats, and coconut to create a more neutral tasting creamy base. Anyway, guys, that explains that. Again, let me know your thoughts. This is very disappointing news in my mind, and I'll see you guys in the next video.